Alright, if you thought last match was hard, this match is probably 10 times as hard. The map is a lot, I think it's a much better map, actually. Laid out a little bit more open than the previous one was. A little bit easier to get around as well. But all the nodes are very, very separated from each other, and it can take a long time to travel between them. And having said that, it's also one of the largest maps in the game, which is fun because it's big, but it's also very, very frustrating because the Dreamcast has a little bit of trouble handling this. You're going to see a lot of slowdown, especially when I get up close to other bots, trying to shoot them. I'm not trying to blame my suckage completely on the Dreamcast, but I am blaming a little bit on it, just because it is so, so hard for the Dreamcast to keep up with all that's going on right now, which is too bad. It's nice that they included this level in the game, but it doesn't run as well as it should.
Anyone else want some? I think the back control point is secure. Baby.
The top node is a very tricky one because it's kind of out of the way and it's at a dead end, as opposed to the other two, which you can get to from several entrances. This node you can only get to from this elevator, and well, it's not true, but you can only get to it. It's in that isolated point, and it's almost like when that one gets taken over, you have to really judge whether or not you want to go get it. If you're ahead of the game and you control the other two nodes, you might as well just leave it because you don't want to lose the two bottom level nodes. But if you're struggling and lagging behind a little bit, like we are, well, we're 10 points ahead, but we don't want to lose that. It's worth going up to get, even though it is kind of out of the way. And now one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my bots to attack. Last time I set them to defend, but since this level is so big, I need them running around. We have a four-member team, I believe, this time around. I should have looked right there. So quite a bit bigger, the maximum that you can have in the Dreamcast version in terms of roster size. Screw it, I'm just going to run and grab it. Steal it from a few seconds. When you can get a hold of... What the hell was that guy doing? He was just standing there. When you can get a hold of all three nodes, you really just... I mean, obviously, you always want to have all three nodes, but when you do, just try and hang on to it for as much as possible, because the other team is not getting any points, and you're just loading up on them. And you can use that as a nice little boost, because it's hard to control all 3 points. It really is, no matter how many players you have. I'm not going to win this fight, so I'm just going to keep running through and grabbing it until either my teammate dies or I die. Oh, hey, we took it. Good job, team. Good job, Drake.
Oh, yeah! Quicker heavy attack! Burn, baby! Control point is secure.